The nuts on tour, rolling in their motorhome, moving town to town, never feel alone.
Hi, I'm Mark,
Hi, I'm Sue.
and together we are Nuts on Tour. This is episode 118. Wow, we've really been doing it that long? Yes. In this episode, we head north from where we were in Lincolnshire up to where we are now, which is Poverty Cottage, which is at Whitby. We have lunch at Flamborough, or Flamborough Head, isn't it?
Yeah, North Landing.
And then Sue takes you on a little walk round Whitby, part one. It's part one at the moment because Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the Steampunk and Goth Festival, so there will be more parts to follow. There were a couple of people out there today. Today's Thursday for us, so there were a couple of people out there today that were all in their finery. They looked very smart, must admit. So more to follow.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you can actually see the hat between us.
Lady Nut bought a new hat.
I've just lost it.
Lady Nut just bought a new hat and kicked it into the front. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. There's Lady Nut's new hat. Top hat with lace and roses and feathers and a mask and spikes and
All sorts.
yes, unique, one of a kind.
One of a kind, yeah.
So there you go.
Yep. The lady made them herself, didn't she?
Yes, the lady was making them herself.
She was.
Very nice.
For the weekend.
So we shall.
One day at the weekend.
Yep. So we shall show you Lady Nut when she's all dolled up in her finery. But till then, you'll have to put up with this one. On with the vid.
Good morning. Well, it is now, no idea what time it is at the minute.
10:58.
10:58. We have left site in Lincolnshire and we are now heading north towards the Humber Bridge. And then we'll be across that and on then further north up towards Whitby.
Estimated ETA, estimated arrival time 2 o'clock. 1400.
Yes, 2 o'clock hopefully. Traffic permitting. Hopefully it's not as bad today as it was yesterday because there were some horrendous queues yesterday trying to get into Horncastle. But yes, so we've got a nice day at the moment. Sunshine. Just flip you around, you can have a quick look. If it'll work. Great. Okay. Mr. Nutt's camera's having a moment. There we go. So, as you can see, not a lot of traffic on this road at the moment, fortunately, and we have got some blue skies.
Electricity.
We've just, the site we've been on was a metered electricity, and it was, you get 60 units for your stay, and then it's 30 pence per unit over that. So we actually only had 40 units over the odds, so that was £12.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Which, if you think about it, for how long we were there,
We were there 6 nights.
yeah. So that's like £3 a day for your electricity.
Yeah, I mean, can't complain of
And
that.
we are fully electric.
Yeah.
The fridge is electric. The heating for the water was on electricity.
Everything.
The fridge in the back's on electricity. Yeah, everything.
Everything, we cook on electric, so yeah, everything was electric. Starlink's a bit of a greedy critter when it comes to electricity, but that's been on 24/7 for the last 6 days. So I don't think £12 for the 6 days was too bad
No,
at all.
couple of quid a day.
Yeah, live with that. Where we're going is the same. It's metered
We shall let you
get-
know how much that is when we get there,
Yeah.
or when we leave rather.
I mean, when we were there in November, which of course we had heating on in November, that cost us, I think, an extra £14, but that's nothing when you think the fact we got heating on. But hey ho, we will talk about that when we get there. Okay, we will catch you later. Well, I think it's still good morning. I'm not 100% sure. My watch seems to have gone off on one.
12:03.
Maybe not. Good afternoon then. We're now heading around, down and towards the Humber Bridge. Should come into view any second.
Dun dun dun.
What's going on? There she be.
I remember when they built that.
Yeah, so can I.
Hey, that's we're showing us age.
Yeah. We lived here then.
Right.
Right. So we'll be heading off across there any second. It's pay by card only at the moment, so we're all prepared. So here we go. Not much wind today, which is pretty good.
Limit for everything going across the bridge.
Yeah. That's it. Going across the Humber. Like I say, it's a nice day. You can see quite a ways along the river. You can see the old power stations up at the top end towards Goole. So yeah.
Prepare to keep left after half a mile.
And then it's onwards to Whitby.
Another 63 mile.
Another 63 mile, as Mr. Knott just confirmed. Wonderful.
After 1,000 feet, keep left.
Find which one we're going to pay at.
Take the left lane. Then after 2/3 of a mile at the roundabout, take the second
After
exit.
300 feet, keep left.
Oh, they're all at it now.
You are over
Okay.
the speed limit.
We'll catch you later. Right. What time is it? It's afternoon now. We are now up at Flamborough Head. North landed. Tide's in. Can't get into the caves. Oh, the water's quite a nice colour compared to normal. The old lifeboat house. I do believe it might have a dingy in it now, as the slipway is still there, but they don't use it. Out to the headline, you can hear the birds giving it big licks. That way goes off to Thornick Bay. if you continue around that cliff top, it takes you to the lighthouse. There is a bit of a sea fret on at the moment. It has improved a little. I don't think a few hours ago you'd have seen this at all. I mean, the tide is going out. As you can see, it's dropped on the cliffs down there. This is a good area for puffins. Not that I can see any at the moment. You come around this way. There is still a cafe. There used to be a shop, which is now the car park. And away in the distance over there is the lighthouse. Coming back this way, you have got Thornick Bay caravan camp in the distance. And then the North, is it still called the North Star? Not sure. Yes. We got Monty with us today, not the big one. And the two dogs are in the back, sulking. Mr. Nut sat in the front, waving. The big white building over there used to be the North Star. I don't know if it still is. And the little cottages next to it used to be where I lived when I was a child, up to the age of 6. So I spent a lot of time on this beach. A lot of time. In fact, nearly every day in the summer. I'd be down there going out on the fishing boats when they did tours. It's a bit fresh down there today though. Right, good afternoon. This is a quick appraisal again. We have been here before, we have done a full video. This is Caravan and Motorhome Club certified site, members only. This is called Poverty Cottage and Paddock Workshop. I do believe they might do van conversions, but I'm not sure. We're currently here, the site is full. It's open all year because there is hard standing, and this is your entrance. Before I show you that is the best road to come down from the A171, and this side comes up from the Abbey, and there is rather a steep hill to get to the Abbey for a start. So for ease to come down from the 171. Entrance, nice big gates that do open. Dole side, nice and big. It's all very private. She has a vintage shop, new and second-hand goods, all welcome. I'll have to have a look in there one of these mornings. This is the actual site. It's nicely hidden behind the barn. You can see the caravans from the Abbey, which is over there. Like I say, you come through here. If you should have a motorhome, you can. They are more than happy for you to empty your wastewater in there, unless you're using an aqua roll, and then the facilities are over here. This is your grey waste, which is there, with a hose pipe, your Elson point, and your recycling bins and general waste. There is an information hut, this little thing here. And please note, keep your dogs on a lead, because the owners do have dogs. They have what's on, what's on and where, what's going on this year in different places, Folk Week, 60s Festival, and of course this weekend coming, the Goth weekend, Steampunk weekend in July. Information about the site. You do get, there is electric hookup, you get 10 units a day for however many days you're here, 10 units per day included in your £22 nightly fee, and you have to pay for any extra you use at 22p per unit. Leaflets tourist information, copies available. Walks around North Yorkshire, where arrows fell, different things. Nearest pharmacy at just down the road. Different markets that are coming, not yet, they're in August. Out and about, bus timetables and maps. North Yorkshire Studios, if you want to have a wander around galleries. There's a magazine exchange. I meant to bring some of the caravan magazines up but forgot. And a book exchange. There's cycling maps where you can cycle, that's Whitby. And different maps for different yellow maps. They do sell these by the look of it. And where you can cycle and whatever. There is a cinder track, I believe, from here to Robin Hood's Bay, so you do not have to go on the main road, which can be a bit hairy, I would say, in the height of season. But yeah, little information hut with a few details in. You can follow Poverty Cottage on Instagram. There's parking on that side of the barn for cars if it absolutely siles it down and the grass gets wet. There is no, you can put awnings up, but you cannot put carpets down, so the grass will not get ruined. You've got spaces here, it says it's full, and there's 4 of us on site. That's the limit, so you've got one over here, those 2 over there. Nice, in that far corner there is the facility, you can dog walk down there. Your fresh water's here, your electric meters. What have we used? Probably too much. 7, 6, 8, 9. We're parked here, nicely out of the way on hard standing. Bit hard underfoot if you've got crockies on, but hey ho. Right. So yes, a lovely little site.
Meeting friends, old and new. Ooh, sharing stories, it's what we do. Laughter filling the air, true. With the open sky so